and welcome to another Turcato Kim video. I hope this video finds you well. What we're doing in this video is actually something that's brand new and we hope that you like it. What we've decided to do this month is to actually give you a recap of all the things that we've shared with you on Facebook over the month of March. I know this video is a little bit late, but here it is. We're going to be sharing with you everything that we've already shared with you, just in case you missed anything. We're also going to be sharing any changes to the real estate market in these types of videos, so it's going to be like a monthly episode. And then we're also going to be sharing with you any changes to the Real Estate Act, Condominium Act, rules, bylaws, anything along those lines. As you know, at Turcato Kim, we really want to help you become your own real estate expert. So in saying that, let's get started. If you really like this video already, if you like the concept of it, hit that like button and share it with everybody you know. Okay. This month we shared our new business cards, a video outlining the steps we take to help you find your ideal home. We taught you what WSAs are, how realtors evaluate your house or value your house, and we taught you the difference between market price and market value. We also announced our brand new quiz page on our video about how CMAs work. So that's a lot of stuff we did this week, or this month, sorry. However, what you guys really seemed to like was the Foxy Wine Pocket tweet that said, offering home tours not for prospective buyers, but for my husband, who doesn't know where anything is. We're glad you like it because we really liked it too. It's sort of like a look into our actual real life. I'm always giving my husband tours of our home. In regards to the real estate market, the changes that we've seen is that it is actually starting to get a little bit better. At our last professional development meeting with ourselves and our fellow coworkers, we all felt really optimistic heading into spring. So it's not going to get to 2014 levels, of course, but it is going to get better. The reason why we say this is that we did get a few emails from our Calgary Real Estate Board, and they have given us some facts which we're going to read out loud to you. I'm going to read it from this handy dandy note just so that I don't mess it up, okay? So in March, the detached price, so that's any standard bungalow, two-story home, reached about $503,800. So that is 3.6% below pre-recession prices. So that's 3.6% below 2014 levels, but it is 1% above the lows recorded during the recession. So we're doing 1% better than we were during the peak of the recession. So that's pretty good news, right? Our Calgary Real Estate Board President, Tom Westcott, was also quoted saying, "The market today is better than what we experienced at the peak of recession." He says that if you want to get good value to buy a house, you will. If you want good value when you're selling a house, you'll have it. Being well informed in any economic condition is key because there are differences in the market depending on what type of property it is and where it is located. So we're basically saying bungalows might do better than condos in this market. It also depends on where it's located. So if you're in a highly sought after location like City Central, or you're somewhere like way far south, you're gonna experience different flows in the market, okay? This spring, we will have more inventory as well. So this is another quote from our Calgary Real Estate Board. This spring, we have way more inventory, so way more property in the city of Calgary at the moment, which is gonna slow the progress of price recovery. So prices aren't going to go up super fast. It's going to be slow. The amount of price adjustment will vary depending on competing supply for location and product type. So as I was saying, condos versus bungalows, city center versus something by the airport, right? If you're interested in a PDF of Calgary stats this month in the real estate market, which is the month of March. So, I mean, we'll also have one coming up in April, considering it is April. So just email us, we will give it to you. We have a policy of no spamming emails, afterwards guaranteed. So when you email us, we'll email you back. That's the last you'll hear of us. And the reason why we say this is when we were developing our online business, so many people said to us, please don't have constant emails battering our email. And we said, okay, like we hear you, we're not gonna do that. So if you want to have this PDF emailed to you, that's exactly what you get, nothing more, unless you want more. professional development meeting this month, we were also informed about changes to the Condominium Act, which we're really excited to share with you. A majority of the changes are regarding new builds by developers, so things that maybe haven't been built yet, and you're buying it based off a blueprint or like a show home type condo. So one of the big changes is deposit checks used to be made out to the developers, so in the name of the developer. Now, what they have us doing is they want you to make out the check in the developer's lawyer's name. The reason why they want to do this is because it protects you. It gives that extra level of protection. Your real estate agent's job is also now to go to the law society and make sure the developer's lawyer is actually in good standing. So like I said, it's sort of that extra layer of protection for you. Okay? A second change that's happening with new builds is that if a developer sells you a new build based on really, really low condo fees, like $100 a month condo fees, which is pretty unrealistic, basically what will eventually happen, what we've seen happen, is that the following year the condo board will say $100 a month per unit is not enough to run this complex. It doesn't pay the management fees, it doesn't pay the maintenance fees, you know, it doesn't pay your heating or whatever is included in your condo fees. So they're going to change the condo fees. If they change the condo fees 15% or more, the developer is responsible for paying that difference for you, because he shouldn't have sold it, you know, with such unrealistic condo fees. So that's something else that's out there to protect consumers nowadays, which is really, really nice. And then finally, I don't want to bore you with so many Condo Act rule changes, so I'll just give you one last thing that I think is really interesting. The reason why I find it so interesting is because it does affect me actually. I live in an age-restricted building, and so what has happened is the provincial government has passed Bill 23, which states that age-restricted buildings are actually discriminatory and they can no longer exist. So any of the buildings that are 18 plus, 25 plus, 40 plus, they're no longer allowed to exist. So they have 15 years to decide to drop their age restriction or increase it to 55 plus. Now the reason why 55 plus is still allowed to exist is because 55 plus is considered a retirement facility or a retirement community. So that's why those are still allowed to exist. So that kind of gives you an idea of what condos might be now available to people, and what actually, or if you already own one of these condos, what your prospects are for selling it in the future, right? So these are just a few things we thought we would share with you today. If you liked this video, hit that like button and share it with everybody you know. This video is also going to be on YouTube. We have our own YouTube page, so if you're interested in getting these with notifications all the time, go on over to YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube page. It's also going to be a lifestyle type of channel, so if you're interested in that kind of stuff, you like watching lifestyle videos, please head on over. It's not going to be all real estate, I promise. But if you have anything that you want to ask us about, whether it's regarding the changes to the Condo Act or any other questions regarding real estate, please email us. We'd love to hear from you. Honestly, we promise we will just email you back again. Like I said earlier in the video, no spam emails. Okay? Thank you for watching. Bye. Give me just another night. Maybe on the mall.
Okay, what if I just click this on inside of it?
Because the jacket will be on top of it, and everybody knows that's not okay. That's itchy. I don't like it. I don't like that.
That's angry.
I don't like that.
Okay, now it's like perfect. Just don't move your hair.
Don't move my hair.
Keep going.
Okay, now we're recording. Hello and welcome to this kind of video. Okay. Hello and welcome to another. welcome, then he has to pay that money.
How's it going?
Good. I'm basically on my last two things.
Okay.
I think that you're messing with my shop. That's a huge, huge change that's happening. What else did I want to say about that? Nothing else. Okay. I hope this video finds you well. We've decided to do something very different this month, and he's changing the height of the camera, so it doesn't matter what I'm saying. Boom, 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 boom. Okay.